would be what it is, for it would be what it isn't. In my world, I would drink tea, and folks like Mrs. Hart would be more pleasant. No more schools and no more teachers to scold me for my nonsensity. Yes, it all makes sense to me. When I look through the looking glass, I see this room, all things go the other way. And there's the room beyond the glass, and if I could, I would go there and I would stay. In space, displays that would matter. It's so much better than this place. I wonder, yes, I wonder. Here beyond the threshold of my own reality. World of nonsense, this world of nonsense. Yeah, this nonsense makes sense to me.
Sarah.
Hai Sarah. Jom join kami. Okey, kembali dalam Feel Good Show. Masih bersama kami, saya Aaron Al-Fatih.
Saya Razif Hashim.
Dan sekarang ni kita bersama Datuk Frida Pilos, merupakan pengasas Cempaka Schools, dan juga Andrew Chan, iaitu CEO Cempaka Productions, dan juga kita ada dua pelakon cilik kita, iaitu Sarah dan juga Sean.
Yeah, that's right.
Kan?
Wow. So, Cempaka School adalah sebuah sekolah yang memang menggunakan banyak performing arts ataupun musicals in dalam pelajarannya. Yeah? You like the high school musical in Malaysia. So tell us a bit more about that, Datuk. How did you decide to take this route?
Well, actually, this is our 35th year, actually, you know. So I've always placed performing arts as part of our curriculum. It's the integral part of our curriculum, because I think it's very important for children to hone their skills, and also with performing arts, you know, like singing, dancing, theatre, that will actually make them more confident. And there are many lessons that they learn while performing. They have to be committed, they have to be disciplined, they have to be responsible, and these are things that you don't get from your textbooks.
Betul.
And the most important thing, there's a lot of teamwork between, you know, the people behind the scenes, the people doing the sets, the props, and people acting, and there's a lot of work that goes into a performance, you know, and many lessons that you learn.
Betul. Yes. Tapi saya nak mengucapkan, sebenarnya saya nak mengucapkan tahniah kepada anda semua, sebab Alice's Wonderland yang dipentaskan pada tahun lepas baru saja diiktirafkan oleh Malaysia Book of Records sebagai muzik asli dalam pementasan teater sekolah pertama di Malaysia, betul?
Ya, betul.
Tapi apa yang saya tahu sebenarnya, ini bukan kali pertama Cempaka Schools dapat pengiktirafan daripada Malaysia Book of Records. Sebelum ni ada dua lagi pengiktirafan. Yang tu apa ya?
Yang pertama tu kita dapat ada seorang kanak di sekolah. Dia
seorang apa?
Anak dia umur 4 tahun, going to 5. Dia main piano. Dia ni handal sangat. Dia dah buat buku 200 lebih composition, you know.
Kata orang prodigy lah.
Yeah, prodigy, and he was really, really good. So he produced a book, which we also use in the school, and he got this award. That's one. And then there's another award which is really special. Ini sungguh istimewa. Ini kita bawa ada 2 orang daripada Amerika. Mereka datang ke sini untuk mengajar anak-anak kita buat 3D mural.
Wow.
3D mural tu adalah yang pertama sekali di Malaysia. Tak pernah orang buat.
Wow.
Jadi saya ni sebenarnya masuk internet, nak cari orang nak tunjuk, nak belajar body art. Nah, sekali saya jumpa this man, Eric Grohe. Dia buat mural di Amerika yang besar-besar. He'll be paid $1 million dollars to do one mural. Jadi saya tulis surat dengan dia. Saya ingat, I'll try this, you know. I wrote to him. Saya kata, kita ni sekolah kecil di Malaysia. Would you come? And I cannot pay you $1 million, you know.
Betul.
But I can bring you, I'll pay for your airfare and for your stay here. And then maybe one weekend I'll send you to a nice Malaysian seaside resort. And you know, Alhamdulillah, he said dia tak pernah pergi ke Asia.
Wow.
Dia tak pernah pergi ke Asia. Dia tidak pernah buat projek di dalam sekolah.
Wow.
Dalam pendidikan. So he said, okay, this will be my first project with a school and in Asia pula tu. And we had amazing 25 days with him. No, actually 25 students and teachers. Budak kecil daripada umur 8 sampailah ke 13, 14. And they learn perspective, you know, like an architecture kind of.
It's really nice to hear that.
And then beautiful mural.
That's wonderful. Just balik kepada Alice in Wonderland dan sebagainya. Okay, sebenarnya Andrew, saya nak tanya, sebagai CEO of Cempaka Pack, itu kepada anda semua tak tahu, PAC adalah Performing Arts Center. Apakah peranan Andrew dalam membuatkan murid-murid faham bahawa dia adalah sebuah performing arts ni adalah sebuah bisnes sebenarnya. Sebab sekarang ni banyak orang ambil dia sebagai satu hobi dan bukan satu kerjaya. Itu satu. Dan kenapa pilih Alice in Wonderland sebagai production pertama original you?
Oh, sebenarnya we chose Alice because it's a popular tajuk yang popular di kalangan ramai. So what we did was we menggabungkan 2 novel Lewis Carroll, iaitu Alice's Adventures in Wonderland dengan Alice Through the Looking Glass, and then we made this into a expanded story. So we like the fact that it's new, and also it's very different from the rest of the productions that have done Alice in Wonderland.
And what about as a business? You know what I mean? Si performing arts selalunya di Malaysia dilihat sebagai suatu hobi, tidak didorong ataupun digalakkan untuk menjadi sebuah kerjaya. Jadi bagaimana Cempaka School menukar pandangan bukan saja murid-murid tapi juga parents?
I think the fact that kita dapat award ini telah memberikan pengiktirafan that our performance is of international level. That's very important, ya.
Betul.
Sebab kalau kita katakan hobi, ya, sebenarnya hobi ni tak sepatutnya standardnya yang rendah.
Betul.
Hobi kita suka buat.
Betul.
Bila kita suka buat, kita ada passion, we are interested in it, then it should be of the highest level.
Sebut pasal passion, bila saya tengok Sean dan juga Sarah, sebenarnya bila masa saya sama umur dengan diorang juga, saya memang banyak berlakon dalam teater dan juga berlakon teater musical. Sebenarnya daripada situ juga saya belajar macam mana untuk jadi keyakinan, kan?
Yes.
Jadi mungkin Andrew dan juga Datuk boleh tak kongsikan kepada penonton Feel Good Show di rumah, apa sebenarnya manfaat lagi untuk teater musical dalam kepada kanak-kanak sekarang ni?
Ya. Saya sebenarnya bermula bila kita adakan performing arts as a part of the integral curriculum in the school. Saya hendakkan anak-anak ni memupuk confidence dan sebagainya. Tapi satu lagi, the reason yang saya buat ini adalah supaya yang dengan tahap profesional yang tinggi, supaya kita menggalakkan audience di Malaysia
betul,
untuk menghayati performances.
Betul.
Ya,
betul.
kalau tak elok, tak adalah orang nak pergi kan. Tapi kalau elok, kualitinya tinggi, jadi ini akan menaikkan industri pementasan.
Betul, sebab
Itu yang
kita
penting.
buka market on both
Yes,
ends.
that's very. But I think Andrew knows the children better and how it has gone on for many years. Andrew.
And you know,
Yes, I
Dato',
know.
maybe we should just ask the kids themselves. How are you
Yes.
guys feeling about this? You know what I mean? I mean, like Sean, dah berapa lama dah bergiat dalam bidang performing arts ni?
Well, for me, I actually started in 2012 as my very first performing arts. And from there, I've been slowly, from primary kid, I went to secondary and start to become, well, a higher position in so-called musical, a more important position. I'm not saying that every position is not important, but a more responsible and heavy position.
Yeah,
in the musical.
congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Dan juga untuk Sarah, I watch your show. Saya ada tengok persembahan Sarah. Like Sarah, how old are you now? Baru 14 tahun tapi dia boleh nyanyi macam umur dia 24. Mungkin bagi Sarah lah kan, apa yang buat Sarah sebenarnya nak masuk ataupun nak sertai teater musical Alice's Wonderland?
It's something that it's very special to me since a young age. Yeah, it's something that I've always wanted to do. Whenever I see people on TV or when I watch musicals myself, I want to be them. I want to be there. I want to experience it. So work hard for it and get it.
Masa saya kecil dulu pun saya memang ada terfikir seperti Sarah juga. Tapi itulah dia kan, sekarang saya dekat sini.
Yeah, exactly. Itulah dia.
But I think what's very important, what Andrew would say about his journey and how he has worked with the children. You know, yes, the shows that we have selected. Yes.
We have actually selected many different genres of musicals. We did West Side Story, we did Hairspray, all of the different type of music and dance. And to mention just West Side Story alone is very difficult vocally. All the students, they have to be of top-notch quality in terms of vocal. So we've been doing so many different musicals that we realized that we should start to write our own original musical. Also because when we apply for licensing, kita kena bayar royalty every year and it's very expensive. So if we write our own musical, we will get to sell this musical and let people apply for the licensing.
So that's fantastic. I'm just going to stop you for a second.
Sure.
Sean, why don't you get ready for your performance? I can't wait to watch another one. Saya tak sabar nak tengok lagi satu snippet daripada performance mereka. Dato', ada apa-apa lagi yang ingin disampaikan kepada mereka di rumah sebelum kita mengakhiri segmen kita hari ini?
Yes. Maybe you'd like to talk about the values that we teach.
Yes. When we do all these musicals, what's important is that they learn from the story that there are a lot of good values that they can take from it, learn from it actually. So we always encourage students to participate in the musical every year. Come for the uji bakat, get selected, and if you don't get selected, it's okay. You can still take part as a part of the crew, and get this experience that you can only do in school in Cempaka actually. Yes.
Itulah dia antara nasihat daripada seorang penerbit dan juga CEO Cempaka Performing Arts. Sekarang ni sebenarnya kami tak sabar sangat untuk saksikan persembahan kedua daripada Cempaka Performing Arts. Jadi, apa lagi kita tunggu? Jom kita saksikan.
There'll come a day you're gonna find you'll meet somebody that can read your mind. You'll fall apart, you'll be in shock. She'll have your number like a combination lock. Houdini in the skirt is something every girl can do. There's only one defense, you gotta learn to do it too. Ooh, you gotta learn to listen with your heart. Ooh, you gotta learn to listen with your heart. Hearts need a break, engines need rest. You gotta walk away and know it's for the best. There's something better coming, soon you're gonna realize. You need that lover's training just to open up your eyes. Ooh. gotta learn to listen with your heart. Ooh, you gotta learn to listen with your heart. You gotta listen for that heartbeat. Pounding up the messages is one you can't walk by. Listen for that heartbeat. Saying the impossible is sometimes worth a try. When an engine goes, you can hear that it's missing. When honey goes, she just needs a listening. A problem is solved when you learn to listen with your heart. You gotta listen for that heartbeat. Pounding up the messages is one you can't walk by. Listen for that heartbeat. Saying the impossible is sometimes worth a try. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen to your heart.